Okay, well, I've just come back from 4 days of hiking the Nakasendo Way, the Kiso Road section of the Nakasendo Way in the Chifu and Nagano prefectures of Japan. And I had on my back this Lowepro. It's the BP300 All-Weather Mark II. So this is the revised edition of Lowepro's BP300 backpack. And I wanted to try something a little different to the Click Elite bags that I've been using for the last few years. Something a little bit lighter with some different features. So I thought, since I got back, I'll do a quick video and review the bag and review some of the things that I liked, because I certainly enjoyed having this thing on my back. One of the things that I enjoyed actually was the amount of stuff I was able to carry comfortably with me on this trip. So before I get into some of the features, I actually took a quick video just unpacking the bag when I got back to my studio in Tokyo, so that you could see how much stuff I was carrying around. And I swapped a few things out because on the last day I was catching a train back to Tokyo, so I swapped out some of the audio recording equipment that I carried for an iPad and a book for the train trip back. But it still gives you some idea of how much I was able to sneak into the bag. Okay, here I am in the workshop, hands-on with the bag, and I'm going to unpack it for you exactly as I brought it back to Tokyo, so you can see how much I was able to fit into this bag for the trip. Now, first of all, we've got some side pockets here, and I'm able to get a light out. This is my earplugs in case things get a little bit noisy. I've also got enough room for quite a bit of change here, some yen, and a spare memory card. And some more change and some Nurofen in case I get a headache. Now, pocket on the other side, strap pocket. I'm carrying a lens cleaner, some more change, and also a colour card, and some more change. Okay, naturally enough, there's a water bottle, and of course one of the best features of this bag is the ability to have a water bladder. And more change came out of there somewhere. Front here we've got a change of t-shirt and a hat. Top pocket we've got headphones, a book, a notepad, some bits and pieces I picked up on my last day in Matsumoto City Museum, an iPad, lens case, carry case for batteries and other backup equipment, my Fuji X100S in a protective cover, black rapid strap, small tripod. I think that's about it in there. Persil sunglasses, another pair of Oakley sunglasses as backup sunglasses, backup battery for the iPhone, nice little scarf, some snacks, some more Nurofen just in case I get a headache, chewing gum, Gatsby facial paper. That's about it there. And then we open the cinched side pocket area, and that allows us to access Nikon D800, one little lens pouch with a 50mm lens, and one little lens pouch with a 21mm lens. So as you can see, the bag did some pretty decent service, carrying an awful lot of stuff, which packs out into a fair bit of equipment. So I was never feeling, on the whole trip, I was certainly never feeling like I was short. Short of space. Should also remember there's a little inside pocket here as well, which allowed me to carry my Mont Blanc pens, spare SD cards, some band-aids, and also my train tickets as well. So definitely, you know, the size of the bag is something that I like. Something else that I like is the rain cover that comes with this, because it's really, it was pretty wet for certainly some of the sections that I was hiking, and I was definitely able to get a good, nice, secure cover over the bag for the wet periods. Another thing that I really like is the side access for the camera. You're able to kind of spin the bag on your shoulder quite comfortably to access the camera port, and it's got an extra cinch on the side. I had a little bit of a misadventure with one of my side access bags a couple of years ago, where I dropped a 100mm f2 DC lens into the ocean in South Australia. So being able to have that cinch so that you really know you've closed the bag is a nice feature. Another thing that I like is the space for a water bladder. You can squeeze anything up to a 3-litre water bladder into this bag. And as far as I'm concerned, a backpack, however nice it looks, if it doesn't have room for a water bladder, it's not suitable for hiking or serious walking. Okay, so is there anything I didn't like about this bag? Well, there's probably two things that I wish were a little bit different. The first of which is that even though the bag is comfortable, when you've got the water bladder in the back, it does tend to kind of get a little bit, is this convex? Concave? Convex. So you kind of got this line down the middle of your spine that isn't exactly comfortable. So even though having the water bladder is great, I just wish this had proper suspension on the back of a bag. There are some other bags. I mean, Manfrotto have got a bag that has nicer suspension, but it didn't have a water bladder. There was a Mindshift rotation bag that I quite liked that also seemed to have suspension, but the water bladder was on the side, which I don't like the idea of that for, particularly if you're carrying a lot of water, the bag is going to shift and change its balance during the course of a day. The other thing that I wish was a little bit better was these straps are a little bit thin and flimsy. So, you know, I wasn't doing a lot of walking, but certainly, you know, if you're out around 10-15 kilometers a day, that's definitely enough for these straps to start to feel like they're cutting into your shoulders a little bit. So I do wish the bag had probably just a little bit more heavy duty hiking structure to the back of it. But overall, I think this is a great, comfortable, light bag that can carry an awful lot of stuff. And if you're walking, you know, 5, 10, up to 15K a day, I think this is a really, really comfortable bag. I'm happy with the purchase. I'm not quite sure about the Swedish yellow and blue color scheme yet, but it's worked out well. So that's the Photo Sport 300 All-Weather Mark II from Lowepro. Now, I mean, this is kind of the first photography review that I've done on video. So if you like this, please leave a comment. If there's other gear that I use that you'd like me to review, let me know. Of course, subscribe and check out the other videos. Thank you very much.